Flight Boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind of an Terry's Moon. Flight Boss, the Archangel Uriel. And I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And we're going to get into this video where I'm going to decode the XxXTentacion video, you know, to give people a clear understanding of what he's trying to say. Now, for the most part, how the video going to start off, what everybody need to understand is when anybody video or when any movie or any cartoon start off with where you just hear dialogue talking, that's a person that's talking to themselves. So this is a person that's in their own mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's referring to. He's in his mind. Now, for the most part, the video starts off with saying, my name is, you see two eyeballs, right? So, like I said, I'm going to get into my conspiracy later, but for the most part, right now, you see two eyeballs, right? So, a person in complete darkness, and they just see eyes. And the first thing that you see is, hello, my name is GEKYUME, or that word GEKYUME. Now, you know, this video have been planned 3 months ahead of time, because 3 months ago, now there's a lot of things that have been planned 3 months ago. Y'all need to understand that also. But 3 months ago, he came out with a word, and the word was GEKYUME, and he said the definition of it. I think it was on IG Live or something like that, and he said the definition of this word. He made up a word, so I think he was watching my videos too, if I ain't mistaken. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the word he said, it means in a different thought or a different plane or something like that, like in a different mind state, in a different state of mind. That's what he said it means. He said it means a different state of mind. So, and he called this place or called this universe or called this concept or called this state of mind GEKYUME. You know what I'm saying? So, it's basically a mental concept he's created. Now, this is what I told y'all that y'all need to be doing before y'all die. Y'all need to be coming up with your own mental realm and reality world that you want to go into, so you'll be birthed in that realm. So, like I said, I'm thinking he'd be watching me and shit like that. This nigga knew, if he did die, this nigga know how to die, like, for real, like, and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Now, so that's what that part is about, the GEKYUME part. Is his creation, his imagination, his world. Now, for an example, this creation is asking you questions or asking him questions. That's the way it's being presented. Because after it said, hello, my name is GEKYUME, it started asking questions to the viewer. So you could take this as him being in the casket and this is GEKYUME talking to him, his own imagination talking to him, or this is GEKYUME, his imagination talking to you right now. See what I'm saying? You can take it like that. Now it's gonna ask you what's your name, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? Basically give you a sense of getting you initiated. You know what I'm saying? Why are you watching this video? You know, so we get to those parts. And then once you see that, you see him going into the walking into the funeral. Now, see, like I said, I got a conspiracy after this, but look, this is what you need to understand also. When it asks the question, why are you watching this? A lot of y'all was watching this to see if he was still alive, or to see the video was going to show some type of signs, or to see if this video. So whoever made this video knew how they was constructing it. They say X did. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's the questions. That's one of the answers. People was watching it to see what kind of video. But you have to think to yourself, why would it be asking those kind of questions if this video was pre-made before he died? Why would it be asking you questions like that? And it asks you a question, why is you watching this video? And a lot of times, y'all know 99% of the questions are going to be like, is we going to see something? Is he going to express something in this video? Is he still alive? This, that, and the third. So, you know what I'm saying? It's joggling your mind about death before he even died, which is kind of, like I said, we don't get into that. But it says, why do you love? Then it asks another question. Why do you hate? You know what I'm saying? So it's telling you to ask yourself certain questions. It's like an initiation almost. Basically break that down. So if you care about X, you're adding on to this creation. You're adding on to this imagination. It even asks something I always ask. Birth time and place. I don't want to show the video because I might get copyright issues or something like that. Alright. So now that X is walking up to the, because y'all can be watching this with me or whatever like that. Now that X is walking up to the casket. Now this is basically showing you a representation of this. He's saying if you're watching this, you're segmented to his creation, basically. So if you care about X, you're adding on to this imagination. You're giving him the ability to create off your emotions and feelings in some way. So he said you're now a piece of his world. So the character of X that walked into the the funeral sighting or the wake to see the body of him being in the casket or whatever like that, that's supposedly not X. This is GEKYUME. GEKYUME sent him. See what I'm saying? So the person y'all see with the hat on, you know what I'm saying? That's not X. That's GEKYUME. See what I'm saying? And X is supposedly in the casket. So you go now you kind of getting the concept of the video. You see what I'm saying? So as he's looking in the casket, you go back and now you actually see GEKYUME, and you see X, well, quote unquote X, sitting in a chair. But the X that y'all see with who walked into the funeral home that was alive, that you're seeing that character right now being initiated by GEKYUME, X's imagination, and now he's initiating this version of X, and he's basically giving him the instructions on how to be initiated. It said you would spread love throughout the world, praise and joy unto his name, and change the overall cycle of energy we are digesting. So basically what it's trying to tell you, this is some ritual type shit basically. It's trying to say you're going to spread love, but through my name. So however way you're spreading love, make sure you're doing it through my name. The name of GEKYUME. So basically, if this was GEKYUME talking to y'all, it's basically saying, when you spread love through the name of GEKYUME. That's basically what it's trying to tell you. So, like, off the back, man, you're not supposed to be doing that kind of shit. They trying to use energy signatures like Jesus and shit like that. All right, now it's saying now, the world is in need of change. So anytime one Pacific spirit in a body feel the necessary need to take the responsibility of an overall change, and you're taking on responsibilities that's way above you, and you know, you don't want them problems. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You don't want them motherfucking problems in any realm. But right now it's saying this motherfucking GEKYUME character, which is the motherfucker that's in a robe with no socks on, in a motherfucking robe, is saying humans must learn to love the compromise rather than destroy. So this GEKYUME, so this character in X mind is like is egotistical. He's super ego. He's a narcissist, and he feel the necessary need to put some responsibilities that's way out of his hands on his own shoulders. So that's the general concept of it. But for the most part, this is the rituals and the spells that they put on you in order for you to believe in this. And if you love this person enough, you would give your energy in that aspect, and when you give out love, you would do it in the name of GEKYUME. Now it's saying, all right, blessings be upon those who have come to this visual presentation with good energy and love, then malice, and then it's going to say what else? And those with negative intent, thank you. Your energy has been transmitted in the amount of time you have taken. So anybody who give this video even negative energy is trying to say you're still paying attention to it. So you're giving this world power, basically. You're giving this GEKYUME person power, whether you're giving it hate or love. Now, when he went up to the casket, X woke back up and tried to choke this character that GEKYUME sent. So that's giving you, and then X got out of the casket. So that's giving you and they're getting ready to fight. So that's giving you a sense of X not feeling like this is right because GEKYUME is the killer. So it's like, okay, my killer is at my funeral right now, basically. So now GEKYUME about to beat the fuck out of X, out of the blonde and black hair X. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically telling you that GEKYUME is a soldier. GEKYUME have fight. GEKYUME has spirit. GEKYUME is trying to kill X. You know what I'm saying? GEKYUME is killing X, but it's really X killing himself. So the first time he knocked out X with the blonde hair that jumped out the casket, he went right back. He went right back to the world of GEKYUME, back in the dark and shit. Now, boom, you see it. It comes back into the realm of reality again. He start beating the shit out of XxTentacion again. This GEKYUME character. You know what I'm saying? Majin Buu version of XXX. with the blue Super Saiyan hair. He's Super Saiyan Silver. So now, he beat him up physically. So every time he beat him up physically, he went back to this world of GEKYUME. Now, GEKYUME is talking to him again like, okay, they do not understand you. Do you not fear? So he asking this higher character of X, this dark character of X with the blue hair, do you not fear of them not understanding whatever you just did or whatever you put onto the world or whatever like that? And he said, your worst enemy is yourself, but you seem unbothered. So it's basically saying he's unbothered by physical pain. He's willing to kill himself but he's asking them, do he fear the outcome of this? So that's what GEKYUME is doing. So GEKYUME is saying through this, you cannot pretend you have walked through life unscratched. So you know what I'm saying? You can't be acting like you all too goody two shoes. It's the memories that hold you to the person, basically. So he's trying to forget about X, but X is a memory. So he's trying to kill off X. But it's kind of giving you a metaphor that he's trying to kill off X physically. That's what's giving me. But we're gonna wait till that till after this. After this. All right. Now the amount of light to. I mean the amount. Hold on. It say to amount to the light you can become. Whatever the hell that means. He got to kill X. You must understand the power of your mind. So he got to understand the power of his mind to amount to any light that he want to become, that he truly want to become, if he truly want to become himself. So when you see X start, when you see, well, this GEKYUME character start killing XxX that jumped out the casket, but start moving him around and beating him up with his hands, he's showing you that he could destroy him with the mind now. He doesn't have to destroy him physically. That's what it's basically showing you. He could destroy XxTentacion with the mind. He doesn't have to destroy him physically. So he overcame something, basically. So basically, X killed himself. X killed X with his mind. Jase, or this GEKYUME character, is killing XxX with his mind. He's killing them off. And he realized you have to do it physically, and now you have to do it mentally. Now that he did it mentally, he goes back. He goes to he don't go to the black world no more. He goes to the white world. Now that he did it mentally. So he's laying X to rest now. Because he learned how to kill X mentally. Killing X physically kept bringing him to the dark aspect world. Now he killed X mentally. That brought him to the world of all white. Now. So now he's getting ready to go back talk. So he left a letter. He left a letter up there after he killed X mentally. And it says, the first one is right side up. So it'll say, oh, and I want her to love all, and I want her love all to myself. I don't know what that actually means. I want her love all to myself. So if y'all know what that means, y'all can put that underneath the bottom, because he cut out the piece of paper as a heart. Then the other piece of paper is upside down, basically. And what it's saying is people change, things change, and so X. And so X did as long, and so did X. As long as the outcome is good for my fans or something and family, I'm not complaining. Basically. So as far as whatever he have done, outcome is good, he's not complaining. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he did, as long as the outcome is good, he's not complaining. Oh, and I want her love all to myself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means. Now, that's the end of the video. Now he's back in the chair again, talking to GEKYUME. Now, so he already did it. He killed X physically, he killed X mentally. And then once he did it, he left X a letter in that high mental place. You know what I'm saying? Now he's back in the dark place, and GEKYUME talking to him. He said, you have done well at battling yourself. Your demon seems to honor your efforts. Means he killed his lower half, his lower animalistic self. You know what I'm saying? It said, are you satisfied? And then he get out the chair. So it said, long live X. So this is so the whole point of the video is GEKYUME sent X to kill himself, basically. And that's basically it. GEKYUME, so that was GEKYUME. That wasn't even really X. That was X possessed by his higher mind or something like that. This creation called GEKYUME. And GEKYUME killed XxX. Now, here's my conspiracy about this. Because at the end, he said, are you satisfied? So, he's going to know if we're going to know if he's satisfied or not if he come back as X or GEKYUME. See what I'm saying? If he ain't if he's not satisfied, he's going to continue being X. If he's satisfied, he's going to come back as GEKYUME. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing with this. Like, because the video, the way it was shot and how they put it, I'm gonna say that the casket that y'all was seeing when y'all went to the wake probably was a fake body, because he's trying to tell you he killed himself. That's what he's trying to tell you. Now you could take it since we're in the new age of trolling and things of that nature. He didn't created a way of how you can look at it physically and mentally. But for the most part, he's trying to say he killed himself. He killed himself or whatever like that, and he was sent by GEKYUME, his higher creation, to kill himself or whatever like that. And in the video, it's saying that X was in the casket, GEKYUME came and killed him or whatever like that. And if he's satisfied or whatever like that, he's gonna come back as GEKYUME. He's saying he killed off X mentally, and this was what he had to do for y'all to kill that, because y'all kept attaching so much shit to that XxXTentacion name that he had to kill it completely off and become GEKYUME or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So if he is alive, you know what I'm saying, he's basically saying he killed himself, and this was the way he killed himself, and whatever that he did or done, if it was worth it, you know what I'm saying, then he's not complaining. Now, that's basically that's basically what the video is trying to tell you. So it's like they're planning on his death, so. You can still believe what you want to believe. If you don't believe he did, you still can't believe it. Like, in some way, shape, or form, we'll find out if he come back as GEKYUME. But hey, if time and years go by and we don't see no person coming out as GEKYUME, then hey, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn.